license and registration.
Deputy U.S. Marshal Holt. Here's my creds.
Uh-huh. Nice try. Counterfeit badges are a dime a dozen.
It's real. And I'm on duty.
Out of the car. Hands behind your back.
Callahan, hold up. That's Marshal Holt.
What?
We were briefed on him last week. Fugitive Task Force.
Officer, I need internal affairs en route.
They stop a black man on a dark road in Charlotte. They treat him like a criminal. They pull their guns. They ignore his calm voice, his legal rights, everything. But what they don't know, this man is not just any driver. He is a United States Deputy Marshal, trained to hunt the worst criminals in America. And when backup arrives, everything they thought they knew is about to turn against them. Before we go deeper, hit subscribe to the channel and tell us in the comments where in the world you are watching from, because this story will leave your heart racing. Officer Brent Callahan slams his flashlight against the driver's door. Callahan, license and registration. You are weaving back there. The driver, a calm black man in a dark leather jacket, looks up. I signaled every lane change. Callahan leans closer, flashlight shining directly into his eyes. Callahan, sloppy to me. Step out. Now. There is no smile. No patience. Only assumption. The man keeps both hands on the steering wheel. Man, officer, I am federal law enforcement. Here is my badge and credentials. He slowly shows his ID wallet. Callahan doesn't even look at it. He laughs, the kind of laugh that says he already made up his mind. Callahan, that doesn't mean you get to break the rules. He taps his gun. Callahan, out of the vehicle. Or I'll make you. Two more white officers approach from the back. Hands near their weapons. Eyes filled with judgment. Cars slow down. People watch. Nobody helps. The night feels colder. His name is Marshal Darius Holt. 38 years old. Broad shoulders. Short beard. Eyes sharp and smart, like he sees everything. He wears a simple green hoodie and jeans. Nothing fancy. Navy blue SUV, clean but not flashy. He doesn't brag. Doesn't show fear. Doesn't raise his voice. Narrator voice. Darius Holt is a decorated U.S. Deputy Marshal. He has chased deadly criminals across the country. He has saved lives no one ever thanked him for. But tonight, he is just a black man in a car. And to these officers, that means one thing, guilty. He remembers his mother's words. Son, always stay calm. They don't see who you are. They only see what they fear. He breathes slow. Hands still visible. Darius, off. These run my plates. My identity will show up. Callahan cuts him off. Callahan, are you giving me orders now? He steps back, opens the door himself, and yanks Darius by the arm. Gasps from bystanders. Phone cameras lift. Darius doesn't resist. He chooses not to, for now. Callahan pushes Darius against the car. Callahan, hands on the hood. Fingers spread. Darius winces. The metal is burning hot from the engine. Callahan, nice ride, for someone like you. One officer laughs. Officer number 2, probably stolen. They love those shiny things. Darius closes his eyes. He wants to speak, but everything he says will be twisted. His badge falls to the ground. No one picks it up. The second officer searches the car without asking. He sees Darius' black duffel bag. Officer number 2, got a bag. Drug money? Guns. Darius, there is a firearm. Secured. I'm active duty. Callahan pushes his head harder against the hood. Callahan, so now you admit you're armed? Threat confirmed. The third officer steps close, smirking. Officer number 3, always the same story. I'm a good guy. If you're so important, where's your backups? That sentence hits deep. Because Darius does have backup. But they don't know. He stays silent. They mistake his patience for weakness. Callahan grabs handcuffs. Callahan, fake badge. Fake respect. You people. He stops himself. But the message is clear. Suddenly, his radio crackles. Unit 14, your suspect's plate number returns. Federal U.S. Marshal Service. All movement freezes. The officers look at each other. Be advised, driver is to be treated as armed but cooperative. Deputy Marshal rank. Repeat, Deputy Marshal. Callahan's jaw tightens. His heart sinks. Officer number 2 steps back, pale. Officer number 3 swallows hard. The bystanders whisper. He's a marshal? Oh no, they messed up. A black unmarked SUV screeches to a halt. The door swings open. Another officer in plain clothes steps out, badge clear. Supervisory Deputy Elena Briggs, 41, Latina, confident, respected. She rushes over. Briggs, Marshal Holt. Are you okay? Gasps ripple through the street. Callahan stares, broken pride filling his eyes. Callahan, W. You know him? Briggs turns to him, voice like fire. Briggs, he trained half the marshals in this district. He is one of the best we have. Callahan tries to speak, but no words come. Briggs picks up Darius' badge from the ground and dusts it off. Briggs, to Darius, who did this? Darius looks straight into Callahan's eyes. Darius, he did. Briggs steps toward Callahan. Briggs, officer, place your weapon on the ground. And remove your badge. The crowd cheers. Phones still recording, the whole world watching. Callahan, this is a misunderstanding. Briggs, this is you abusing power. On camera. Officer number 2 and number 3 step away from Callahan like he is a disease. Internal Affairs arrives. The cuffs meant for Darius are now snapped onto Callahan's wrists. His face crumbles. Callahan, please, don't do this. Darius, you were ready to do worse to me. The crowd claps. Some cry. Justice, finally visible. Briggs touches Darius' shoulder. Briggs, let's get you checked. You don't deserve this. Darius picks up his badge. He looks around, at the people who watched but didn't speak up. Not because they didn't care but because they were scared too. His voice is steady. Darius, we all deserve better. Silence. The kind that changes something inside you. Darius walks back to his SUV. Tibazis looks into the camera. Just one final line. Respect should never depend on who they think you are. Fade to black. End chapter 1. Even after the cuffs snap onto Officer Callahan's wrists, the night air feels heavy. People do not move. Cars stay stopped. Phone cameras keep rolling. The same police who stepped up ready to treat Darius like a criminal now stand silent. The humiliation is real. But the healing is far away. Darius takes a slow breath, the kind soldiers take before stepping into a storm. Briggs opens the back door of her SUV for him. Briggs, come with me. Let's give you a moment away from all this. Darius shakes his head softly. Darius, no. I need to walk. My body needs to calm down. His voice never yells. But every word crushes the silence. 2 investigators walk over, dark suits, serious faces. Lead investigator, Detective Arlo Wexler, 55, stern, tired eyes, has seen too much. Wexler, Marshal Holt. I am so sorry you had to experience this. We will handle the officers involved. Darius turns slowly, eyes calm but filled with deep fire. Darius, will you? Or will this be another file that gets lost? Wexler's face tightens, because the truth hurts. Callahan is placed in a patrol car. His head lowered. His pride gone. Officer Rivera, the one who smirked earlier, avoids looking at Darius. Darius steps closer to him. Darius, you searched my car without cause. You judged me before a single word. Rivera swallows hard, regrets everything. Rivera, you made a mistake. Darius, a mistake is dropping a cup of coffee. What you did? That was a choice. Rivera nods, ashamed. One woman steps forward, a middle-aged teacher named Mrs. Shanice Colby, 49. She wipes tears from under her glasses. Miss Colby, I'm sorry we didn't help. We were scared. Darius smiles gently, even after everything. Darius, you helped. You recorded. The truth is in the light now. Young teenagers who recorded the incident salute him like a hero. And he nods back, not proud, not cocky, just thankful. A father with his little boy speaks up. Father, my son saw everything. And he wants to grow up brave like you. Darius kneels to the little boy's level. Darius, being brave isn't about fighting. It's about standing, even when you feel alone. The boy smiles wide. That moment, small but powerful, sticks like glue in every heart there. As paramedics check Darius' wrists, his mind drifts to years ago. Afghanistan. The terror around every corner. He and his team rescued a captured soldier, with bullets flying around them. He remembers his commander shaking his hand. Deputy Marshal Holt, you saved a life today. The medals, the respect, the honor. Funny how all of that disappears when blue lights flash behind his car. Briggs steps close, lowering her voice. Briggs, you didn't deserve this. You're one of the good ones. Darius sighs. Darius, see, that's the problem. They judge us first. They decide if we are good or bad before we even speak. Briggs nods, guilty she didn't think of it before. Darius, I fight the worst people alive. I chased murderers across the country. But tonight, they saw only my skin. His eyes glisten, not tears. Pain that boiled too long. Briggs places a steady hand on his back. Briggs, we will make this right. He doesn't answer, because he isn't sure anyone truly can. Darius is driven to the precinct. This time, front seat, not back. Wexler leads a closed-door meeting. Callahan sits there, wrists still cuffed. Face red with anger and shame. Callahan, he acted suspicious. Wexler, you escalated with force. You ignored credentials. You searched without cause. All on camera. Callahan's voice breaks. Callahan, the thought he was lying. Darius stands. Slow. Straight. Darius, a lie needs proof. But you needed nothing. You wanted to believe I was a criminal. Callahan looks down. He knows the truth. Wexler places a form in front of him. Wexler, turn in your badge. You are suspended immediately. Internal Affairs will move forward with charges. Callahan hesitates, then removes his badge. The sound when it hits the table feels like the end of his world. Before leaving, Darius says one last thing. Darius, do you know what scares us most? Not the gun. Not the cuffs. It's that when we say who we are, you still don't believe us. The room holds its breath. No one can argue that. Later that night, Darius arrives home. His wife, Camille Holt, 35, warm eyes, soft voice, curly hair, opens the door. She touches the bruise near his cheek. Her voice shakes. Camille, did they hurt you? Darius, not as much as they wanted to. She hugs him hard. He finally lets his guard down. Tears fall silently, but not from fear. From exhaustion. He whispers, Darius, I'm so tired of proving I belong. Camille cups his face. Camille, you don't need to prove a single thing. You serve this country. You protect families. You are mine. And you are enough. They hold each other, long, strong, healing. The next morning, every local channel plays the body cam footage. Headlines flood the screen. U.S. Marshal mistaken for criminal, officer arrested, racial bias caught on camera again. Hero treated like a threat. Darius sits at the kitchen table, coffee untouched. His phone explodes with calls from senators, activists, old teammates. But he ignores them all. Camille turns off the TV. Camille, you don't have to be the face of this fight. Darius looks at her, unsure. Darius, maybe? I do. Later, Darius stands outside his house. Morning sunlight shines through the trees. He whispers to himself. Respect should be the starting point, not the reward. He closes his eyes. He breathes. He stands tall. Because tomorrow, he will fight again. Not with fists. With truth. Fade out. End of story. If you believe Darius stood strong, then hit subscribe right now. And answer this question in the comments. If you were there that night, would you record, speak up, or step in? We want to hear your voice.